Because of what's going on right now, before we even get into this video, I want you guys to go ahead and check out the link in the screen as well as in the description box for ways in which you can help the Black community right now. And happy Pride Month to my Black LGBTQ plus honeys. Hey fam, Aaliyah here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video where we'll be doing a very chill, laid back chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm going to answer some of your guys' assumptions about me because I did ask you on an Instagram post just to send in any assumption, any juicy topic, any juicy question that you wanted me to answer so we can have a fun, juicy, girly, chatty time. I will be doing like a fun editorial colored lash, colored liner look, but very simple, you know, on the base. Y'all know I've been really channeling that your skin but better kind of base. You know, I'm not too heavy on a foundation these days and I kind of like it like that, so that's what we're gonna do. So grab your snack, grab your drizzling, grab your tea, grab your juice, grab your ice water, girl, because it's hot out here, girl. Summer is here and we're still inside quarantine. Let up. So without further congee, if you are interested in tuning into today's chit chat, get ready with me where I will be doing my makeup and answering some assumptions about me. Then subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Tap that bell to be notified of my future uploads. And stay tuned to keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Y'all know what the girls say. If you want to know anything that I use on my face, be sure to check my description box down below because I probably will not say everything that I'm using on my face as I'm chit-chatting with you guys. I don't have a red liner, so I will be using lipstick. This may stain my lids, but you know, the things that we do for beauty as content creators, honey, we go the extra mile to get that content in, baby. Y'all already know the drill. You already know what it is. All right, as I'm starting my eyes, let me pull up these questions. Let me prime my lids. Okay, the first one is, I assume that you're very observant of your surroundings and others. I actually am an extremely observant person. It's because I'm introverted. So honey, when you don't have the urge to talk, to speak, you just look around, honey, you listen. I'm a great listener. Like, I really be listening to people. That's why people I've noticed, they really enjoy talking to me. Like, I may not enjoy always listening to people because, man, people be talking my ear off, y'all. Like, I listen though, like I be hearing you, girl. I hear everything you're saying. Yes, I am extremely observant. Like, I catch on to things talkers may not because you're too busy talking. The brain cannot focus on a lot of things at once, believe it or not. Multitasking, I mean, people may think they can multitask, but you're not putting all your effort into all tasks when you're doing a bunch of tasks at once. You could put all of your effort into one task when you're focusing on one task. I'm not like consciously observant, it's just because I'm not really a talker. You guys, when I talk in my YouTube videos, this is literally the most I talk all friggin' day. I know that's hard to believe, but I really do not talk throughout the day. Like, I don't need to. Like, talking is not something I need to be doing. That sounds so stupid. But when I talk in my videos, like my chit chat, get ready with me's, honestly, that's the most I probably talked all week. I just really like being to myself and staying to myself. But don't get me wrong, I can be social, only for a little short period amount of time, okay? Periodically amount of time, I can be social. But it's just not a natural, it's not my natural way of going about life. Oh, talk about the Doja, because I look like Doja Cat, you guys always compare me to Doja Cat. That situation that happened with her on Twitter, people really want me to speak on it. They said, talk about the Doja situation, seeing that you sort of look alike. I know. Honestly, I wasn't quite paying attention to the Doja situation because I just can't get with jumping and attacking someone just because everyone else is doing it. Like, I don't know, that's just not something I care to do. I don't know, it's not fun to be attacked, especially on Twitter. I'm not about to just jump on the bandwagon and start attacking somebody, but it just seemed like the thing with the Doja situation is, girl, she was doing it a week prior to it surfacing on Twitter. And it's like, Doja, girl, you're famous now. You're a celebrity. You're making great music and you're making great music videos. Like, honestly, her visuals are so good. Like, her team, baby, On point. So it didn't make sense for her to be in tiny chat rooms talking amongst people who are saying racist things. I think that's what it was. They were like saying racist things, and it was literally a week. Well, now, since it's June, it probably was a month ago. But it was like a week ago from when it surfaced online. Like, I thought this shit happened when she was like a kid, like she was like 16 or something. Cause you know, kids are dumb. Kids do dumb things, but no, girl, it was last week. I'm like, Doja, what are you doing, girl? Why are you in chat rooms? First of all, just stay on Instagram Live and talk to your fans. Why do you need to be in chat rooms with racist white men? What are you talking? Why are you? No, let's not do that. Come on, Doja. I think me and her are the same age. She might be a year younger than me. She might be 24 years old. So she's still young and she's still dumb. I don't know why people think all of a sudden you have to be a super smart and woke person like at 18 years old. I don't believe that. I think you still are young and dumb up until 25, which is my age. The brain does not stop developing until 25 years old. So I think you can still make young and dumb decisions up until, girl, I'll say 30. But at 25 is when your brain literally has finished development. So I think 25 is when you're a true adult. But that's just me. People have their opinions. Like, I see people trying to get on people for saying dumb things at like 14, 15. And to me, looking back at that age, you're so dumb. You're a kid, like you're a child. No one is super woke at 14, 15, not even 18. Like, you're still dumb at 18 as well. You're dumb all the way up until 25. That's just my opinion. I don't mean in the literal sense like you don't know shit, but you're gonna make stupid mistakes. It sucks that the mistakes have to be made on the internet, you know, because then no one forgets about it and you're always reminded of it. That's what sucks about the internet. Like, you can make mistakes in real life, that's fine, but when you make it on the internet, everyone judges your mistake, and it's almost like people act like they've never made a mistake in their life, which is what I don't get. That's why I don't join in on attacking people when a mistake has surfaced, or because I feel like I'm a person who has grace and I'm very understanding, okay? I'm super understanding. I know that people are dumb and they make mistakes. I know people say dumb shit when they're a kid. I'm not finna attack you for it, even though some things be a little shocking. I'm like, ooh, girl, you said that? Damn, that was kind of bad. But I was like, you know what? She probably does not. But the thing is, with the Doja Cat situation, you couldn't have said that's probably not what Doja is today. You couldn't have said that because she was still doing it recently, a week prior to that shit surfacing on the internet. Whew, Doja. I don't know why I got shamed into not using tape anymore, because people be like, if you use tape, you're not talented. Baby, tape helps me do shit way quicker and way cleaner. Okay, I don't gotta clean nothing up. I'm honestly just gonna use the wand because I really like it. I assume that you don't like making new friends. Maybe I'm wrong. That's not true. I'm just not really a social person. Yes, baby. I'm not really a social person. But that doesn't mean I don't like people. It's just social interacting. Ooh, hold on. It's so hard to talk when you're trying to do this, but this thing is opaque. Like, being social is very exhausting for me because that's not where I get my energy from. I get my energy in solitude or just being to myself. So I don't really get the chance to make friends. Plus, in this industry, you see how easy it is when you use tape. In this industry, it's almost like everyone has their guard up because people think someone is about to use them. So it's hard to make friends in my industry. But I can make friends in any. Let me be careful not to get this in my eye. I don't need to have friends in the beauty community, but it helps because they understand like your lane of work. But I am very open to making friends. I want like a boss businesswoman friend who is about her hustle, who kind of has her own thing going on, so we can just do our own thing, but then come together at like a brunch or breakfast or dinner, whatever, and just talk about our life and our day, and then bounce ideas off of each other, you know, help level each other up. So I'm very open to it. It's just when everyone has their guard up, it's hard to make friends because everyone thinks everyone is trying to use them, and that's just not the case. Yes. I'm making this super dramatic. Piriana, this is a beautiful red. It's like the perfect red. Let me make sure I don't run out of these assumptions. Hold on, let me slow down. Let me finish this swing. This is not meant to be used on your eye, so I have to be careful not to get it in my eye. Okay, now I need to go in with the little brush, but y'all see this? Boom, this red is vibrant. Not juicy, but what keeps you motivated? I know Wayne says the money is the motive, but what keeps you going on becoming a big influencer and grinding? That's actually a really good question. Believe it or not, you guys, I get discouraged almost every week. I mean, there's always going to be times when you feel like no one cares about your work, or your work is flopping, or like, dang, what else can I do to like keep the engagement going? What can I do to reach new audiences? What am I doing wrong? What am I not doing right? I go through that all the time. Oh shoot, it transferred. No, that means I brought it up too far. But I like how big this is. Like, I'm feeling it. Oh well, we just gonna clean it up later. What was she saying? Oh, what keeps me motivated? What keeps me motivated is knowing if I quit, I will never achieve anything. If I quit what I'm doing now, I'll never reach my goals of what I want to do in this career, this industry. If I quit, I'll never achieve what I want to achieve. I'll just be a quitter. Like, what will I do? I don't see myself doing anything else but what I'm doing now. I just don't see myself working for anybody else. I honestly do not like authority, you guys. I hate authority. Like, I've only worked 2 jobs, but I worked them for long periods of time. I worked at Starbucks for 5 years, and I worked at the bank for 2 years, so I worked customer service for 7 years. I don't like customer service, especially at the minimum wage. I don't know, I just don't like the way customers be talking to you any type of way. I hate that. I don't like managers talking down on you in a condescending way. I just didn't really fucking like that. It bothered my entire soul. So no, I don't want to do that, but I really love what I'm doing. But just because you love what you're doing doesn't mean that it doesn't come with obstacles, and it doesn't mean you're not gonna have bad days. I don't remember where I was at. I think it was a brand event, and a lot of us were just venting about the career of a creator, and then someone goes like, well, do you even like what you do? Why do you do it then? And I'm just like, so just because there are some things in your job that you don't like, that means you just have to quit your fucking job? No. You're allowed to vent about things that are going on in your career. That's how change happens. Like, it's healthy to just vent. Like, things are gonna go wrong even in your dream job. Like, shit is frustrating and it's fine. Okay, we definitely have to clean this up. I forgot my micellar water. Hold on. Another thing that always keeps me motivated is the people who show up literally on every single video I post, every single photo. You guys know who you are because I basically know all of you by name. They show up on every single video, photo, post, story, and they're always showing my content so much love. They honestly keep me going because there are times when I feel like I'll never make it. I don't know, I just be having those feelings. I'll be having those days like, wow, will I ever make it in this industry? Like, I don't know, you know? I just have those days where I just self-sabotage and feel like a failure, and no one else can keep me going but me. That's the thing, like, you have to be very self-motivated, especially when you're kind of doing an untraditional job that no one in your family has ever done, and you're like the first to ever do it, because no one can really guide me on what I'm doing right now, because I'm the only one doing what I'm doing in like my family or anyone that I know. So no one really understands what I do. Ooh, yes, you see how elongated this is? Honey is serving you drama. And even when I vent, there's honestly no one to really vent to except like Twitter, because no one gets what I do. And I just want to be able to vent without someone guilt tripping me and telling me like, well, get a new job or do something else. Like, that's not the point of my venting session. I don't want a new job. I'm just venting. Like people with normal, or I won't say normal, but I'll say corporate jobs, they can vent about their work. Is someone telling them to find a new career and get a new job? And no, it's not that easy. Like, you just want to be appreciated in the lane of work that you love, in the lane of work that you want to be in. You just have frustrating days. Just clean it up a little bit. What keeps me becoming a big influencer? Sometimes I don't even know if I'll ever be one. Will I ever be a big influencer? But I know what that comes with. When you're a big influencer, that comes with people always trying to cancel you for anything, okay? Always trying to cancel you, always trying to dig up dirt on you, always, like, when you have something fun and exciting going on, they'll try to tear you down. Have you ever noticed that when like an influencer has something exciting happening for them, like it's like that during that time, people will always try to dig up dirt on them to, I don't know, kind of take down their good moment. I see that all the time, and it's like, dang, that comes with the territory. Am I ready for that? I feel like I still have a ways to go. I feel like every year, every video, every photo, everything that I upload always prepares me for what is to come. It always helps me improve, my content, my delivery, me as a person, me as a content creator. When you grow, there's like so much more responsibility that comes your way when you have a bigger platform, especially when social issues come up, when real life events happen. You're not just someone who has to look pretty and teach makeup, and look cute. When real life issues happen, you have to be able to speak on real life issues. You have to be down to earth. You have to remain grounded. And then I feel like, the influencer ego is starting to be dismantled because people don't want to follow influencers who have this inflated ego, who think they're too good to speak on a cause, who don't want to ruin their feed by speaking up on like Black Lives Matter or anything like that, or just any real cause. They don't want to ruin their feed. They just want to take cute pictures and let it just be that. But I feel like now people, like real people, your audience, your followers, they want to follow real influencers who can not only, deliver a look, lifestyle content, whatever the case may be, but they also want them to be real people to speak on real issues, because you're not a celebrity. I think people are kind of over celebrities too, girl. I don't know. I just see a little bit of this dismantling going on where people are just over it. You just have to remember that real people follow you. So you cannot be too good for a cause. You cannot not speak on what's going on in the world. Like, I feel like once people reach a certain point in their career and they're successful and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars, they lose touch with reality. It's like they're no longer grounded. I don't know what's that about, what that's about. I don't know what that's about. Like, you just see it. Like, they're all of a sudden they're too good. They shit on people who work 9 to 5s. They shit on minimum wage people. Not all 9 to 5 workers make minimum wage. Anyways, they run this country, okay? They watch your videos. They buy your product. They use your coupon code. So I don't know what makes people lose touch with the working class. You are not better than the working class. The working class is the reason why you have your platform. It's the reason why your codes are getting used. It's the reason why your product is getting bought. It's the reason why your video has views. It's the reason why your posts have likes and comments and your stories and have views and viewership and DMs. Like, the working class is your audience. Why all of a sudden are you too good for the working class? Why all of a sudden are you shitting on the working class? I don't get that shift in that ego, that inflated ego that comes with the big platforms and the big audience. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. What was the question? Okay, I think this is as good as it's going to get. I think I just want to start to add crystals, but I also want to clean this up just a little bit more. Honestly, this is very simple. This is going to be a very simple schlook. This world is literally nothing without the working class. Corporations would not be what they are without employees. So I just don't understand why these corporations shit on their employees. You literally would not have the corporation you have without employees. You literally would not be rich without the working class. Like, Amazon wouldn't be what it is without employees. Walmart wouldn't be what it is without employees. I feel like sorry, I had to just go off on a tangent real quick. I don't know why these companies don't sow into their employees. Their employees are the reason why they have a corporation in the first place. Because you wouldn't have had a corporation without the working class. And that's on period. Like, have you ever, to answer this question even further, I know I've been on it for a minute, but you know how you think to yourself sometimes, like, damn, if I would have just kept working out, I probably would have had the body that I wanted. You know that thought? If you've ever had that thought, that's what I think about ever quitting not that I ever want to quit, but that's what keeps me going. Like, I don't want to be like, damn, if only I just kept going, where would I be now? If only I just kept going, how big would my platform be then? Like, if only I just kept working out, I probably would have my dream body. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what keeps me going. And on top, there's nothing else that I want to do but this. But creating. I like creating. I could create another avenue too, that's fine. we'll see where life takes me. I honestly want to transition into lifestyle content as well. Later, probably down the road, like when I get my own place, y'all, I'm probably going to be pushing out so much home decor, cooking, you know, that kind of content. I think I'll definitely like go or transition into more lifestyle down the road. Let me finish up this damn wing. I assume that you enjoy having your foot on our necks, and that's on what? Period. Honestly, I love seeing your guys' reaction to my looks, especially the looks that I love, that I spend a lot of time on, that I put a lot of detail into. My favorite part, literally, of posting like a fire ass look is seeing your guys' reaction to it, because I hope that you guys like it too. I mean, you know, that's my goal. I want you guys to enjoy the content I put out. So yes, honestly, I love having my foot on your necks, okay? Nothing really juicy or nosy. How's Nico? Nico, you guys, he got so chunky. Honestly, I'm just a little concerned because I was looking at pictures of other Frenchies, and he is the chunky monkey, okay? I'm a little concerned. We only feed him like twice a day. When he was a puppy, he was eating 3 times a day. But then like he went to the vet and they was like, girl, he is far overweight. And we were like, Nico, I guess we're gonna have to take away 1 meal. So now we only feed him twice. I think he just has the chunky gene, y'all. He just has the chunky gene. He weighs like 30 pounds now, but he still acts like a baby. I'm sipping on some rosé. You already know the drill. You already know what it is. But he still wants to be picked up and held like a puppy. I'm just like, Nico, you are far too heavy for that, sir. I can't. No, he wants to be all up in your body, your lap. She's like, you're too heavy right now. And then they asked, I'm using this new Benefit air stick. It smells like sunscreen. Oh yeah, this is right on point. Curious about what your parents think of you being an influencer, especially living at home. That's a good question. When I first started, my mom didn't really see the vision, because like I said earlier, oh yeah, this looks pretty. Like I said earlier, I'm like the first person in my family to like do what I'm doing. Like no one else is doing what I'm doing. Everyone else, my mom is a nurse, so she became a nurse later in life. She became a nurse when I was in 8th grade. My siblings all work like 9-to-5 jobs. They're like pursuing like corporate careers. I'm the first one not doing that. So they didn't really, I don't really care. The thing is, y'all, I don't really care how anyone feels about what I'm doing. I'm gonna do what I does, period. I don't need anyone's approval to like do what I'm doing. But at first my mom was like, you're gonna have to get a job. Well, first I quit my job. I quit the bank to like really focus on doing this. And the entrepreneur life, you guys, you don't have steady income. You have to like really work to get that, really work to generate consistent income. But income at first is not consistent. It's like you probably won't get paid for 3 months. You don't know when your next check is coming. You know, it's kind of like that until you like build your way up to making good money. Okay, this should look pretty good. So she was a little like, she had to see the vision. This is the thing, y'all. You can't expect people to see your vision but you. I know people want others to be happy for them when something exciting happens in your life, but I had to tell myself, and I got to tell other people, other people's world does not revolve around the things happening in your life. I know we want people to be happy for us and care about what we got going on, but other people got their own shit going on. Like, I had to ask myself, why do I want so bad for other people to be excited for me when they have their own shit going on? Other people, what am I trying to say? What the fuck am I trying to say? They just can't see the vision, okay? No one can really see your vision but you, so you kind of have to let that go. Just surrender that idea that people have to be happy for you at all times. They have to be so excited for everything that's happening for you in your life because they got their own shit going on. They worried about them. Their world, there we go. Their world doesn't revolve around everything happening for you. But yeah, now my mom she really fucks with what I'm doing, okay? Now, because she's seen me work with brands, she's seen brands work with me or repost me or interact with me. She sees the PR that I'm sent. She sees the audience I've built. Now she's like, okay, girl, I see what you're trying to do. She really doesn't mind what I'm doing at all. Honestly, she's always happy and excited for the new things that are to happen in my career. So I have my mom's full support with what I'm doing. My parents honestly don't mind me still living at home. Like, I'm the one who's like, girl, come on, I need this income to align with my desire to comfortably live on my own. Come on, ma'am. Because my income, or just entrepreneurial income, is just not consistent, okay? Sometimes you just don't know when you're gonna get paid next, or when you're gonna get your next paid gig. Like, the way you get paid in the beauty industry, it's called like net 60, net 90, which means you don't get paid until 2 months after you completed the work. It freaking sucks. I hate it. I don't understand it. I think it's just their accounting cycle, but then on top of that, the payment is always late. There's only a few times I've had payments that came on time. Other than that, I'm always trying to chase, like call the brand rep, call the marketing influencer manager to be like, yo, where's my money? It's late. Like, I'm always having to do that, and it's kind of annoying always having to chase your money when it just could be on time and we can avoid all of this. But yeah, it's kind of stressful, but it's worth it. But on top, we're kind of like there's no regulation with what I do. You know, we're kind of doing freelance work. So there's no law that says you need to pay me on time. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not employed by anybody. I'm pretty much freelance, or they call me an independent contractor. That's what the IRS calls me, independent contractor. The only really regulation there is FTC, like always disclosing that you're doing a sponsorship or an ad, you know. That's really the only regulation that we have as influencers or content creators. But sometimes my mom does give me that, you know, if this doesn't work out, then you need a plan B. But no, I don't want to hear that, because I don't think you need a plan B when you're really focused on your plan A. And shit doesn't have to happen within a few months, within a year. Sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. It happens like that for some people, but just not everybody. Some things take time, and I'm very grateful that my parents are allowing me to chase this without having to pay rent. Thank the Lord, praise Jesus. I'm forever grateful for that. Honestly, I'm very grateful. I know I'm probably in a privileged position. Not everyone is able to do that. Not everyone has a great relationship and wants to stay at home. You know, not everyone has a safe home environment with their parents. So I'm very grateful that I'm able to do what I'm doing and get off my feet, or get what I'm doing off the ground, so I can support myself independently with paying rent in the future. So I want to move out. Can't lie to y'all, I want to move out. But I will document this whole thing. Like, when I actually move out, I will document this whole thing. I'll document myself moving out of my room, moving into my own place. I'm gonna document all of that, so it can be inspiring to others and inspiring to me, so I can see how far I've come. I can't wait to do that, y'all. It would be really great if I could do that this year. Every day is a grind. And I'm not ashamed to say that I still live with my parents. I really don't care. Ain't used warm sand in a minute. I just did this backwards. Oh my gosh. I just did this backwards? Girl, it's because I'm talking. I assume you have your whole life together. I do not, but I pretty much am very goal-oriented. Like, I always set goals, and I'm very focused on my goals. Wow, this brush is good. I never like blend stuff in with a brush, but I really like the way this looks. I'm very goal oriented, but my life isn't all the way together. But I'm pretty much focused. I'm pretty much focused on my craft. Girl, focused on becoming completely financially independent. It's not like anybody pays for stuff for me. Oh, except my man, y'all. He be hooking me up. He be hooking it up. Okay, he got me. He wines and dines me. But no one really takes care of me. I pretty much am independent. I'm just not entirely financially independent, but I am very goal oriented and goal focused. I believe in goals. I believe in focusing on them, you know, just making things happen for yourself, because nobody is going to want your dream life more than you. Nobody's going to work for it more than you are. But I'm not a mess. Like, I have my shit together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? Because I really care about now. Okay, when I first started my channel, I was a hot ass fucking mess. And I know people always bring up the drunk and makeup tutorial. That's what people really remember me as. But you know, I want my content to live on Like, I want it to still be a good video a year from now. So that's what I'm focusing. I'm focusing on executing good content. Not so much like just trying to push shit out so I can get 3 videos up every week, because I know that does not work for me. Now I know that kind of work does not work for me, because I wouldn't be putting out good content if I worked like that. And I used to work like that. I was pushing out videos, 3 videos a week, and I just looked back and I was like, these videos look rushed, they're half-assed. Like, girl, do you want this to live on? Like, do you want to be remembered as a half-assed hoe? I think some relationship advice would be nice, since you guys look really happy together. Relationship advice? I don't know. Y'all gotta be specific. I don't like broad questions, because then I don't know what answer you really want. But I think it's just very important to be with someone you actually like, okay? Do you actually like this person? Do they treat you well? Do you like how they're treating you? How they treat you is so important. How they love you. Do you like each other? Do you have a good connection, a good friendship? Or can you have fun together? But don't get me wrong, money is important. I'm not saying it's not, okay? Because I love to be wined and dined. I love to be wined and dined. Acts of service is my love language, okay? Don't get me wrong, but also it's just important to date someone you actually like, who treats you well, makes you feel like a queen, makes you feel special, prioritizes you, doesn't make you feel like an option. But yeah, we always have fun together. We just like having fun. We love turning up. We love having a good time. That's just us. Like, there's really no judgment in how we like to have fun. You have to have a foundation for your relationship. It has to have a foundation, or else it's shaky, it's unstable, girl. What is helping it stay up? This one is so wonky. This is my good eye too. I'm gonna just have to really, yeah, I fucked up. It's okay. I hate when I fuck up. Ooh, what's up? Okay, where did you learn to do makeup? Honestly, I taught myself, but I literally like binge watch makeup tutorials all in high school. That's when makeup tutorials were their hottest. Like, if you were making makeup tutorials when I was in high school, which was between 2009 and 2013, Zam, I've been out of high school for 7 years. Anyways, during that time, that's when makeup tutorials were the most popular. Michelle Phan, Nicole Guerrero, sorry girl. Dulce Candy, I always watched Dulce Candy. I think Dulce Candy was one of my favorites. I always watched her videos. Man, you guys, there's some person on YouTube, and I don't know if she makes videos anymore, but she was like a pharmacist, and she always made like DIY body care. I cannot remember her name. Was her name Lisa? Maybe y'all watched her too. I don't know, but I can't find her. Maybe she doesn't make videos anymore. So yeah, I just was kind of hooked to makeup tutorials in high school. That's when they were in their prime. Makeup tutorials were in their prime. You could just do a simple ass cat liner, smoky eye, and you would get millions of views. And that's kind of how I learned makeup. Now I'm just improving my craft. No one has really taught me anything except Jackie Aina, because no one really teaches anymore. They're just kind of doing their makeup and chatting like how I like to do. I haven't really learned anything new lately, but Jackie Aina has taught me a lot. She has helped me perfect my base and everything. So now I'm just working to perfect my base and just improve my overall application, because I always want to look flawless, and I think it's important that you do know how to do your makeup so you can look good anywhere you go, ma'am. Okay, look good at brunch, look good at an event, just look good anywhere you go. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of chai, because I feel like Teddy is now on the gray side. It's on the contoury side. Oh wait, I forgot, I have another foundation stick shade. Duh. Let's use this one. I totally forgot. Just warm it up a little bit. I'm almost done with these questions, y'all. After I'm done with these questions, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and speed through this makeup application. You're gorgeous. Thank you, girl. I was curious as to your nationality and your favorite skincare products. I think you mean ethnicity, girl, because nationality, unfortunately, I'm American. Unfortunately, I have to be freaking American. I know, right? But I'm a black girl. I have black parents. I have a black mother, a black grandma, black siblings. I just happen to be light-skinned. But you guys have to be careful with when you ask that, because it's almost as if you're saying I'm too pretty to be just black. You have to be careful when you word things like that. Like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. What are you? It's almost as if you're alluding to the fact that I can't just be just black because of my appearance. And you're kind of implying that black people are ugly. Okay, maybe you don't mean it that way, but that's how it comes off, y'all. You see, I like this stick foundation. It blends in so well. My favorite skincare products, I have a whole Instagram story highlight on my Instagram called skincare, where I always share what products I've used up. If I share it, that means I like it and I used it all up. So just check my Instagram story highlight. Honestly, I'm always using new skincare products, so there's really is no point in me continuously uploading a skincare routine every week because I'm heavy-handed. I run out of stuff really quickly and I switch to something new really quickly. Like, I'm always using new skincare. So check my Instagram story highlight for my skincare faves. I only use the best, and that's on period. I assume that your room is super organized, girl, and aesthetically pleasing. Oh baby, no. The only thing that is organized is what you see right there. Everything around me, you guys, is a whole mess. Just don't be fooled. How should I do these crystals? Should I do it around town? Yeah, my room is a mess, okay? It's a mess. Everything around me is a mess. Nothing is organized but what you see back here. Like, if I took my phone and showed you so it's a mess. This is my favorite nook of my room. Everything else is a hot ass mess, girl. I want him to, should I disperse them? Like, yeah, let's disperse them. Okay. As a child, what did you think would be great about being an adult, but isn't as great as you thought it would be? Girl, this is a good question. You want to be grown so bad because you're tired of your parents telling you what to do. You're tired of freaking rules. When they say don't grow up too fast, baby, I get it now. They mean it, okay? We don't want to grow up too fast. But as a kid, you don't see it that way. Like, we're just going to see it kids are just going to see it how they see, and they just going to learn when they get older. But what did I think would be cool? Maybe freedom. Maybe the freedom part. But with freedom comes more responsibility, you guys. Freedom is a scam. Oh wait, I didn't even dot it. With freedom, with adulthood, it just comes more responsibility that you did not foresee as a child. Paying bills, being socially responsible. Oh yeah, that's dope, huh? Yo, that's dope. Oh my gosh. What did I want to see as an adult? I think I just wanted freedom. I didn't want anyone telling me what to do, you guys. I literally hate authority. But I only hate authority because of how authoritative figures talk to you. I hate being talked down to. Girl, we could both clock out and be the same ass bitch, okay? And you want to see me after work? Because I for sure know you would not talk to me outside of work like that. That's my problem with authority. I just don't like people talking to me however they want to talk to me, just because they're older or just because they're in like a higher position. But I do not wish I was a kid. I honestly did not enjoy being a child at all. Like, there's nothing about being a child that I enjoyed. I don't think anyone knows this because I was a very kind of reserved kid. I kept things to myself, but I did not enjoy being a kid at all. I didn't. I would never go back to being a child. No, I don't want to be a child. I would love to remain one age forever though. The age I am right now, 25, I would love to be 25 forever. I feel like this is the perfect age to stay. Okay, period, Pooh. Did you guys enjoy being a kid? I honestly didn't enjoy being a kid. I did not like being spoken to however adults wanted to speak to me. I didn't really like that. Do I look cheap? Bitch, I feel like I look cheap as hell. I look like costume jewelry. Alright, I will be applying colored lashes for the first time. I'm excited. I did add a little bit of that Fenty Beauty lipstick to them because they were slightly not red enough, so we just made them a little more red. Last question. Does 4 work for small influencers too? Girl. Ciao, honey. 4, if you don't know what 4 is, it's just an influencer marketing platform that helps get brand deals to influencers. But recently, they're under some hot fire right now for not paying influencers equally. If y'all don't know the tea, honey, there was this black influencer with 10 times the engagement than a white influencer, or a white passing influencer, we'll say. And the white passing influencer got paid 4 times the amount that the black influencer got paid, even though the black influencer has 10 times the engagement. So there is an issue with brands not paying black influencers fairly, even though black influencers have more engagement than white influencers. So girl, I don't know. 4 has gotten me some of my best paying brand deals, I can't even lie to you. But now with that info out, what if it wasn't really the best paying? Like, what if someone with a smaller following than me who was white, who got the same brand deal that I got, made way more than me on the deal, but I thought it was a good deal. Like, I worked with Pat McGrath and Smashbox? Was it Smashbox? I don't know, but I know for sure I worked with, Verizon, that's right. I worked with Verizon and Pat McGrath from 4. Like, 4 was able to hook me up with those 2 brands. So now that made me think, like, damn, what if someone who was white or white passing got the same brand deal as me, had a smaller following and a smaller engagement, but got paid more than me because they were white? Yeah, so that's the issue that 4 is facing right now. So girl, I don't even know about 4. Hopefully they get their shit together. Okay, a colored lash might be a look. You know the saying, like, don't talk about money, don't tell people how much you get paid. I think that's rooted in, we pay a certain group of people less, so don't tell them how much you get paid, because we don't want them to know that they get paid less than you, even though they're better working than you. They're better workers than you, and you're not even the greatest worker. But because you're white, you're gonna get paid more regardless, because we love white people, you know? So I don't know, girl. Now that I know that about 4 and they're under some hot fire right now, girl, I don't know. Because I didn't know that until yesterday. Oh, wow. A colored lash is a look. All right. This look is pretty snazzy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's chit chat. Get ready with me of me answering your guys' assumptions and questions. If you have any further assumptions or questions or juicy topics, please leave them down below so we can continue, this juicy session going on. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, and this is the first time being on my channel and seeing my face, I would love to see you in the next one. Subscribe to my channel and join being the honey's honey. And until next time, always remember to serve honey, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.